What's up, everybody? We back with another message, another video. Thank you to all my new subscribers and future new subscribers. You know we do nothing here without God, because everything is spiritually led by God over here. We cover the world from a spiritual and physical aspect to get the raw, real, and uncut answers. So anything you hear, anything you see in these end times, may you test the spirits, aka take the words and visuals back to God in prayer, as there are many Decepticons running around in these end times. All right, make sure you have that strong, close, and personal relationship with God. All right, part 2 of Dr. Phil and Danielle Bregoli's situation, Hannah Archuleta's situation. So Dr. Phil responds, interesting response, and Danielle Bregoli reacts to that response, rightfully so, because Dr. Phil didn't want to act like he knew what was going on or take accountability for anything of the sort. So we're just going to play this video and just see how much of accountability he does not take.
So since I made my Breaking Code Silence video, I have gotten hundreds and thousands of emails and DMs and all types of stuff of multiple kids wanting to give me their stories. It just shows me, like, you know, I'm not the only one that went through these kind of things. It feels good to be able to relate. I just want to keep conversation about it going. I want more and more people to hear about it. I want word of mouth to travel so that everyone who has dealt with this or knows about this or knows someone or anything like that will continue to reach out so we have more and more stories.
Her mom brought her on the show to say, I can't handle her anymore. So here's that moment off your show.
And all these hoes laughing like something funny.
Did you say the hoes are laughing?
Yep. Why would this be the only clip you show of me? Why don't you show me being nominated for a Billboard award? Why don't you show me having multiple gold and platinum plaques? Why don't you show me being youngest female rapper to hit Billboard? Why don't you show stuff like that?
So the audience are a bunch of hoes.
Yeah. Catch me outside, how about that? You know the shit I was hearing in the crowd? So for you to tell me I can't say something back to people who are saying something to me? Second of all, the lady who runs the show said to me, oh, when you get up there, do whatever you feel like will make a good show. Kick, scream, punch.
What else is there but some tough love?
Tough love at a ranch? To me, I think tough love is like telling your kid no when they want something because you know it's better for them even if you know they really want it. Or not letting them do something that may be bad for them even though you know that they want to do it. Or telling them about themselves. That's tough love. Malnourishing, humiliating, screaming at, sleep depriving. That's not tough love.
She says that the place that she was recommended to go was abusive to her, wouldn't let her sleep.
That's all I said was that they wouldn't let me sleep. That's the only accusation. I just said, oh yeah, they wouldn't let me sleep. It was so bad. I seen a kid get held down for trying to leave. Took in there against my will. It's basically like kidnapping. They strip you from your whole personality. One of the kids, he had tried to steal a car or something. Everyone was screaming on the walkies like it was really crazy. And he ended up killing one of the staff members. And she sets up her question like, oh, this is gonna be funny. Like it's a funny matter of him sending children, minors, to a facility where they're getting abused.
She went to Turnabout 4 or 5 years ago, and if she had a bad experience, you know, obviously I would hate that. We'd be sorry about that.
This ranch is still listed on your website after a lawsuit about a murder, a lawsuit about sexual abuse, and a lawsuit about torture.
We're not involved in that. We don't have any feedback from them. So whatever happens once they're there, that's between them and the facility.
He just said he's not involved. I'm really trying to keep my composure, but these two are really not making it easy. My mother signed a consent of release of information to send progress reports directly from Turnabout to the Dr. Phil show. So when you say you don't have any feedback from them, that is not true.
As soon as she had a problem, she filed a complaint with the proper authorities or something 5 years ago. So I really don't know much about it.
You're also saying that when I was 13, I should have known how to file a complaint about a program. The only thing that made me comfortable was Hannah speaking out, so I'm gonna talk about it now. Someone needs to have her back. That's all it was.
I don't ask myself why you're the way you are. I ask myself why not, because if you look at their upbringing, and I'm not talking about this story, it was 5 years ago. I don't remember too much about it, but.
You don't remember nothing about the story? All my clips total on your YouTube channel got 160 million views. And that doesn't even include how much you made on the show itself or the reruns. So between syndication, YouTube views, and the show views, he's making hundreds of millions of dollars. In every interview you do, they ask about me, and you give detailed answers.
How did this catch me outside girl? How did this happen?
Do you keep in contact with her, and what do you think about
everything that she's done since then.
She has a catchphrase that has gone viral.
Your show made Danielle Bergoli, aka Cast Me Outside. Do you regret putting her on TV?
So you admit that I was like this because of stuff I've been through as a kid, but then I go on your show to get help and you make my life worse? So I've definitely gotten through those years with no help from you. All you did was add more trauma to my life.
Turnabout Ranch, which is a very serious, responsible place for kids to go.
Torture, murder, almost 2 murders, sexual
I
assault.
have a child like that who is incorrigible. I mean, I just watched that behavior and I thought, wow.
If you're sending multiple kids to facilities, you need to know what is going on there. Do you really not know what's going on here? Turnabout is still on their website. For you to be so hands-off about something, when people look up to you for advice, people go to you for advice, people email your show to get on it for help, for you to send their kids to these places, for you to be so, oh, well, I don't know.
So basically, y'all see the gist of it, how, you know, when things start to hit the fan, people hit that, like, use tactics to make a person look bad, and how the media just does what they do when it comes to the enemy's agendas and tries to hide all this crazy stuff to make the person that's coming out and being brave to speak on it, you know, look bad. And I'm proud of her for speaking out on it, because regardless of how people perceived her over the years, she was still young. And for somebody to come out and speak about this, it's hard. So, and just reacting to this man that has this mass following as a doctor, you know, she wasn't scared to do that, and props to her for it. And, you know, God is going to put his hand in this situation. So May 16th, we're going to see. Peace and blessings, and I will catch you guys in the next one.